I do. I dropped the EP last week, the Black Mamba. So, that's out in the streets. It's getting, good reviews. A lot of people are loving it, so I'm happy.
Yeah, it's really dope. Now, all right, hold on. Let me see this one real quick. Now, tell me about, because you're signed to Ninth Wonder's Jamila, It's a Wonderful World music group, right?
Right.
And you were signed, I believe, like 2008, something like that?
Yep.
But then your first project, what was it, Rehab? Came out in about 2010?
My first project was Return the B-Girl, and that came out December 2010.
Oh, okay. I thought you had like a little EP or something that dropped before that.
We put together, it was called Rapsody Replay, but it wasn't like an original. Yeah,
okay.
It wasn't like an original project. These were songs that, we just threw out and put on the internet from 2008 till, sometime in 2010. So these were songs that, that were already out. We just put them all in one project, and this is what we put out the last couple of years.
Oh, okay, because I was kind of wondering, like, what happened between 2008 and 2010. Like, so you were just dropping, like, little singles. You didn't put out any projects or anything.
Right. That was kind of like a development period for me for, a lot of the artists on Jamla. I know I had some things I had to work on to grow as an artist. I still do, but, that was just more of a development stage, and, when the time was right,
Nice.
We started releasing music.
That's dope. Yeah, because, I mean, as an artist, you should always be growing. Every album should be different from the previous.
Right.
All right, cool. So I'm going to play the new joint, which is, I played it last time right now. And so this is what we're going to do. We'll play a couple of joints, and we're going to come back and talk about it.
All right.
All right, cool. So now, give me like a little, like a Jeopardy type fact, like some random fact. It could be about the recording of the track. It could have been about trying to set it up or whatever, writing the track about right now.
About right now?
Yeah.
Ninth made that beat on Ustream, and that was beat he just made on Ustream, and we were like, he was like, that's a hit, it's the one, if we go to radio, I think it might work. So we just got in there and did it. So I don't know, that's just a fact though. A lot of people heard that beat before it hit the streets. So yeah, Ustream.
Yeah, that's the thing about Ustream, like when it works, I guess it works. So we're gonna see if we can get this.
You know how to work it.
Yeah.
But I'm learning though.
Yeah, definitely. All right, cool. So I'm gonna play right now, and I'm gonna play a joint. I think it might have been one of the first ones I heard from you. The Blanking Out with Mac Miller.
Oh yeah, that's the homie.
Yeah. All right, cool. So we're gonna play some joints. We're gonna try to figure this Ustream out behind the scenes. And if anybody wants to try to figure it out, it's OURShow.net. That's where you can catch the Ustream, I think. And listen to the show online. Enjoy the chat room. I've been neglecting the chat room. I haven't even checked if anybody's in the chat room. Hold on. All right. So up next, Rapsody, who we have on the phone, and hopefully soon on the Ustream. Right now, produced by Ninth Wonder. And we'll be right back. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's Our Show. Be easy. Peace. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. This is so confusing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm at the studio. This is my studio flow. So yeah, I've been at the studio since yesterday. I spent the night, got up, got dressed, got ready, took a shower.
What?
Yeah, like I stay here. So it's album time, so I'm in album mode. I'm in work mode.
Oh, that's dope. You don't really hear a lot of artists saying like, yo, they stay in the studio literally. Like they might.
Last night I was like, what's the point of going home? It's going to get back and come,
Right.
I went to Target. I got me some, back at it.
That's dope. Okay, and then all right, let's start at the beginning because what was dope is that you're a part of Cooley High, right?
Right.
Even before that, though, you guys met at a hip hop organization, or?
We all went to the same university, NC State, and it was kind of like a two degrees of separation thing where me and Charlie Smarts worked together. Like he's one of my best friends. But he knew Tab 1 because, you know, he knew Influential, which is a group Tab was in. He used to go to their shows, and eventually he started performing with them. And, you know, he knew Digits because Digits was at the college radio station. So we all kind of came together through Charlie Smarts in a sense.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, we started a hip-hop organization on campus, and, you know, that's how we all met. And, you know, eventually from that, you got Cooley High.
So that's dope. So you guys actually started the hip-hop organization.
Right.
H2O, right?
Huh?
H2O.
H2O, yeah. Yep, H2O Hip Hop Organization. We were probably in existence for, you know, a good 3 years. And when all of us graduated, you know, it kind of hung on for like another year, but, you know, nobody really carried on with it.
So how has things changed?
You know, we had little brothers of Justice League, like, you know, they were our godfathers in a sense. They kind of started, and, you know, when Little Brother broke up, and, you know, the Justice League eventually Cooley High, and you had M1 Platoon, and all these other groups that Mike was working with. He was teaching at North Carolina Central. And, you know, that eventually turned into, you know, you have King Mez along with Cooley High, and you have Actual Proof, and you have, you know, along with Nice Artists, and you have the Wrecking Crew. Like, there's so many artists here, and it's a good bubbling scene. Like, there's a lot of talented people. So, you know, the hip-hop scene is growing, and it's crazy here. Like,
that's dope. Yeah, because it almost seems, like you said, there's so many different acts that are out there now that it almost seems like almost like a New York independent type of thing, right?
Right.
Where all the different acts who are doing something know each other and they build with each other.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Oh no, it seems like almost like when like with Raucus putting out projects.
Oh, yeah.
And like all the artists that were doing something kind of knew each other.
Right. So, you know, it's beautiful. That's one of the things, especially like with Jam. I can't speak for every artist in North Carolina, but Nice said, you know, he really wanted to follow that Raucus kind of model and, you know, build off that. So, you know, we just been heavy grinding and putting in music and putting out music. So.
Definitely, yeah, that's dope. What I got here. Yeah, but like on that track, ABC, which I'm about to play coming up soon, you were saying how Raleigh kind of doesn't really get behind heads. I mean,
yeah. Well, that's I think that goes on in every state.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, every scene. Yeah.
Right, like when you reach a certain level, there's some artists, you know, they're gonna hate or they're gonna feel some kind of way like you owe them something because you're from North Carolina, and, you know, for whatever reason, if you don't do whatever they want to do, then, you know, that's what it is. Like they throw salt on you.
Oh yeah.
But, you know, it's I guess what people have to learn is like it's more than me being from here and having to bring this whole state on. Like, there are things you have to do as an artist to, you know, garner that respect and build your fan base.
Exactly. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Right. If you know, just because you rap and from North Carolina, that doesn't mean like, okay.
Yeah, that doesn't automatically put you on. Yeah, because that's the thing here. Also, people don't seem to understand that, like, if you're out there doing shows in other areas, and when people look back on your hometown, you have to yourself be in a position where people will take notice of you. You know what I mean? It's not your responsibility to drag them along with you while you're trying to make your own moves.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? You know, that's just, it goes on everywhere, but...
Well, definitely, yeah, cause that's the thing. I wanted to kind of... Because that's my thing. It's always... Grass is always greener in another city. When it's always, like, the same thing, right?
Right. And, you know, we were talking, it's like, you know, now I understand why somebody like a Jay-Z keeps a very, very tight and small circle where he has 3 or 4 main people that he's always with. Because of, you know, things like that. Like, they, you know, friends I hardly talk to, they'll be like, yo, why you don't, you know, you too big now, you can't holler at me. And it's just like, you know, if I was working at Cookout and I was busy and working all the time, you wouldn't be checking for me then.
Exactly.